for a makeover. This is long overdue. I don't know why I let it grow out this bad, but there's too much of a stark difference between my natural hair color and the color I bleached it, so I'm gonna try to blend it a bit, and I'll be using the Dark and Lovely Fade Resist color in Sun-Kissed Brown. It says brown, obviously, but it comes out like a kind of ginger, and that's why I went for it, because I was chasing ginger hair. I really wanted to have ginger hair. So yeah, I just sectioned my hair off like you would with anything that you're doing to your hair, and I'm just putting that right where my natural hair color and the bleached hair meets, because my priority is just trying to get that to blend as much as possible. And throughout this video, you'll see me switch between just using the applicator bottle and using this hair dye brush comb thingy. The brush helps to spread the product more evenly. So sometimes when I want to be more precise and making sure that every hair gets covered, I'll bring out the brush. But otherwise, if I'm just trying to get it on there, I'm going to use the applicator bottle. And then I move on to the next section and do the same thing. Also, I would love to point out that I'm not schizophrenic. I was on the phone with my boyfriend and he was spilling some tea. Okay, so I was very engaged in the conversation. I promise I'm not talking to myself. And now at this point I ran out of product, but I bought 3 bottles just in case, because I just know I have a lot of hair. So yeah, after about 3 sections I cracked open a new bottle. So I would say a good rule of thumb would be to always buy 3 bottles, because you might want to touch your hair up after you've rinsed it out the next day, which is exactly what I end up doing. So 3 is the golden number. Also, if it looks like I'm rubbing the bleach into my scalp, I'm not. I just have really dense hair. I'm probably rubbing it a bit more than I should be, but my goal isn't for it to touch my scalp like it's some kind of deep conditioner, I promise. I just wanted to make sure that every hair got covered. Now the box says to let it sit for 30 minutes for unrelaxed hair, but if you have locks, go ahead and add like a good 20 to 30 minutes to that number, because your hair is just thick as hell now. So yeah, I let it sit for about like just shy of an hour. And this is it before I go and rinse it out. As you can see, it's already looking pretty good. I feel like I'm gonna have to do another coat. I still have 1 more bottle left, but I'll do that tomorrow if that's the case. But yeah, I'm gonna go wash it out. And we're back. Time to take the towel down, squeeze it dry, and this is what the hair was looking like at that point. Very ginger. I really like this color. And honestly, in retrospect, I probably didn't even need to go back in but there was just a few spots that were just patchy. But here's a little side by side to show like how much color was lifted, because I think I'm kind of blind to it and I'm like, did it even like work? But definitely when you put the two videos side by side, my hair was a lot darker before. So yeah. Long story short, it's the next day and I'm gonna just touch up my roots a little bit. I think I missed a few spots both in the front and the back, so I'm just gonna clean that up and we should be good. So here I am doing the final touch up. Yeah, no, this has been fun, real fun, but my hair is definitely a lot, like it feels like straw. Like it's probably the last time I'm gonna dye my hair, but definitely dye your hair. If you have the itch, scratch it. I let this one sit for the recommended amount of time because it was just the roots mostly, and that's not very locked and compact, but I was very pleased with the color at this point. I was just happy and ready to go to bed, honestly. So, do you like my hair? Of course you do. That's why you clicked on the video. Did you enjoy that? Did you learn something? I hope not. Honestly, I hope you're not using me as a coach, because I honestly didn't know what I was doing. I never do. Once I got over the fear of dyeing my hair, because before I got locks, my hair was completely virgin. Once I got over that fear and I was just like, it's just hair, like it'll be fine. Now I really just don't care. I read the directions and just did my own thing. Like, the ends of my hair were not dyed with the same dye that I use in this video. This color was a series of unfortunate events that just ended up being relatively fortunate and decent in the end. But this color, I wanted it to just blend nicely into a little ombre. Just keep the same brownish ginger vibe without being too shocking and washing me out. But if you like the color, I hope this tutorial encouraged you to just do it. Literally just do it. But yes. Yes. Bye.